Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I will be doing a tutorial to show you how to make a Minecraft server on a Mac computer or Macintosh. And I believe I am on the latest version of Mac. Okay. So the first thing, I have everything preset up down here. So the first thing you're going to want to do is actually get the program and install everything you need to. So what you're going to need is the Java development kit. So you can just type into Google Java JDK. You can get the Java 9 development kit, although I like getting the Java 8 one, since Minecraft is a little iffy with Java 9 for now. Hopefully that will be fixed soon. And then just accept the license and download the macOS version. And then when you download it, action to install, double click. It's fairly simple. And then, after you get the development kit, which I already have, you can go through and get Git. So Git is a program that we're going to use to decompile a jar, and you want to download for Mac. Now, this download does not work, so you're going to have to click here to download manually, and it will download it. Now, when you try to open it, it will say that you would not have permission unless you set it up otherwise. And so you're going to have to go to your settings and allow it to open. Just a warning. Another note, even if you do have the Java development build installed, you may want to update it because Git may not work with that version of Java. So now what we're going to need to do is get the actual jar file. So go to spigotmc.org and then you can go down to downloads and build tours.jar. Keep. Okay, don't need you. Okay, then go back to your desktop. I'm going to make a new folder and call it 1.12. Okay. And then here in 1.12, I'm going to want to open up my downloads. So let's open up this. The downloads. And just transfer it over. It would actually select it. There we go. And we'll close that out. There we go. So now you got this here. It's time for the fun part. Okay. So first thing we need to do is get the actual Minecraft server jar file out from this buildtools.jar. So to do this, you need to open up your terminal. And I already have a handy dandy terminal open up right here. But if you don't have one open up, oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. There we go. I already have it in my copy and paste. So you're going to want to do this and then type in terminal. And so what I did was command plus space and terminal will come up. And just click on that. I have mine set to Pro. So that's my theme. And then right now, if you just open it up like this, you would not be inside of this folder, so you need to get in there. So to do that, I would do cd, change directory, and desktop, and then 1.12. Since 1.12 folder is on the desktop, and our jar file is in 1.12. So now if I list everything using the ls command, it says that I have a build tools.jar in there. And that is great. So now we have to run a few more commands. Now this command is recommended by the Spigot or Spigot MC community. And so you do export and then maven, if I can type, underscore opts or ops and equals xmx 2g or 2 gigabytes, and parenthesis, make sure it's like this, and you should stop check here to make sure everything looks correct, make sure you spell everything right, and hit enter. Nothing will happen, it won't say anything. Okay, and then what you want to do is to java and then xmx2g. Once again, this is what is recommended by Spigot MC on their page, and there are different ways to do this. And then that's jar build tools.jar. Okay, so then what I'm doing right here is I'm just gonna have this jar be decompiled and opened up right here, and I'm giving it how much memory it could have and the jar name. You need to be inside this folder for it to work though. And I'm gonna press enter, and it will start getting the data. This will take a little bit of time, just so you know. I believe when I first did it, it took me around 5 minutes, possibly. I don't know how fast this one will go. But it seems to be going faster. Okay, well, I'll see you guys once this is done, and I'll show you the screen, what it looks like when it is done. See you then. Okay, everything is done. Now, I said it would take 5 minutes. It took me around 30. Just after it starts, it like stops. It looks like it's not doing anything for about 20 minutes. It's doing stuff, so don't exit out of the terminal. Make sure to keep this open. But if everything worked, it would say success. Everything compiled successfully. Copying final jar files now. And it gave us 2 jar files. And if you look in our folder here, we have 2. Okay, let's move this over. Actually, I like that there. Okay, so we got the Spigot file and the craft bucket file. Spigot and craft bucket. Now, if you notice, it says right here the version number 1.12.2. 1.12.2. That is the current Minecraft version. If you wanted to do it without, if you want to do another version, so like 1.11, you have to do --rev 1.11, like that. But if you just want the latest version, then you can just do that. So now I'm going to use this file, so I'm going to do Command C, copy it, and then what I'm going to do is minimize both of these windows here, and make a new folder, and I'm going to call it 1.12 server. Here we go. Okay, let's open this up. Okay, we can close that. And we're going to do Command V to paste it in there. So now we have, okay, so now we have our file up in here. And so now what we need to do is we need to load this up or start it up. With the normal Minecraft server, you can just double click it, but with this one, you cannot. So what I am going to do is, well, there's two ways you can start this up. You can, but I'll make a file here to start it up. So open up your terminal, and assuming you're still in the 1.12, do cd change directory ..dash. That goes to back to the desktop, or back to whatever folder was before, and then go to 1.12 server. Notice that I have quotation marks, or single quotation marks. That's not what I want. Single quotation marks around the 1.12 server. You're gonna need to do that if you put a space in your file. So if I do this, it changed to it, and you can see up here it changed to it too. And I'm gonna do touch, and then start.sh like that. And okay, see if that worked. Yep, it did. It's right there. So what that command did was it made a file in here called start.sh, and that's a shell file. Okay, and then we're gonna edit this file, and then you want to do Java xmx 1g jar, and let's go ahead and rename this file because this does not have a nice name. So rename spigot, and dash jar spigot.jar. Then go ahead and save it. And you can put like no GUI if you don't want a terminal to pop up, but I'm gonna keep it like this. So Command S saves it. And what this is doing, it allows the server to take up 1 gigabyte of memory. And I can show you that here. So let's close out that, and then to start up the server, you need to do the command sh, then start.sh. And of course, you can always just do the command that we put in here inside the terminal, but I think the file is nicer. Okay, so what it says we need to do is agree to the EULA. So we go here, open this up, and change this to true. Command S saves it, close out, and let's just enter the same command again. It's loading the libraries. Okay, so here we go. The server is on. So it's all this information, and now right now it's loading the word. Yeah. Okay, and then it's done. Okay, and then I'll show you how to use everything in here too. All this stuff I'll go through and show you how to use. I'll show you how to install a plugin. So let's do that. And so now you want to open up Minecraft. Sorry about that. Minecraft. Once again, that's command and space. Okay, and you want to make sure your version is on 1.12. It should be by default. Don't know what happened there. There we go. Okay. And we can go to multiplayer. Put that behind. No, that's not what I want. Thank you. Let's take that there. Okay, now you're gonna want to add a server. Go to localhost And this is our server. So if I join the server, here I am. And if I look here, right there, and right there. Okay, good. And so it says here I joined with this IP. This is localhost. So instead of typing localhost, you could just put 127.0.0.1. Okay. And then it tells me where I logged in at. So now, if I try to do anything like slash help, or like, I can try to do slash ban or slash plugin, or we have no plugins, then it will say, sorry, but you don't have permission to do this. So, you need to opt yourself. Oh, look at that, there's doggies there. And now I can type the slash ban command, and I can change my game mode. Okay. Everything works just fine. So now let's install a plugin. So let's go back to our page here, and let's go back to spigotmc.org, and there's a ton of plugins here to just go through and look through. Oh, come on. There we go. And I will go ahead and show this plugin off. This is my plugin created by me, so I'll just download it. Okay. And if you let's say you want to do another one, you just go through and type in another one. Like, now, I'll go down here. Another one of mine is this plugin. You can download that one. Now, a big plugin that everybody likes to use is Essentials. So, Essentials. For that. Okay, this is it right here. Now I'll have a link to all these plugins in the description. This is what a lot of people like to use. So I'll put that there. And then let's go back to here. So what we need to do is find our plugins folder, which is right here. We can open that up. Okay, and now what I need to do is open up new Finder window. Oh, that's useful. Okay, and then go to downloads, and then we can drag and drop the. Okay, it's been a little finicky today. And drag and drop each one of them into here. Not on top of each other though. Okay. And then what we need to do is reload. So go back to your terminal, type in the command reload, and it reloads the plugins. And you can see instantly stuff has changed. First of all, we have this bar up here, which is from my plugin. Produce.pl, you can see all the plugins that loaded. Now, something that you need to watch out for is one of the plugins did not load. You can see here, if we go back to what it did here, it could not load one of the plugins due to the fact what was required was not met. Okay, and I'll reduce TL there, and it worked just fine. So now, similar, and then you will see that there are files in here that can open up, and those config files, which I cannot open. Okay, let's choose an application for this. Text edit. Open. There we go. It's not the best program to open this with, but it's fine, I guess. And of course, you can always, and some plugins you can change this, like, okay, you can change this to like, hello, hello, goodbye, and wow, for example. Then you can save it and reload it. You can also reload it from the in-game too, and everything works properly. So that is how you make a Spigot server on 1.12.2 plus. It would be the same for versions above 2. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.